It is October 1st, 2020. This is an Explico Assistant update. I'm adding a new feature for people with dyslexia, and it's going to dynamically change the font on any image that you take in real time, and it's quite helpful for me. I'm dyslexic, and so I'm hoping it's going to be helpful for other people. So first I'll show you a current document, and I'll zoom in so that you can kind of see it. I want you to pay attention to this font because I'm replacing every character on here with a font called Open Dyslexic. And it was designed by a bunch of scientists to help people with dyslexia be able to read more proficiently. So Explico Assistant is a tool that allows people to take a picture of anything. It analyzes the picture, looks for the text, then places an invisible button over each of the words, and so you can then tap the word and hear it.
Brought, former, that, attorneys, violated.
And for an English language learner, I currently have it set to German, so you will hear, if I press and hold,
Verletzt.
You'll hear it in that language.
Verwischen. Zwischen.
Okay, so I'm going to zoom back out, and I'm going to turn on Dyslexic. Now, when it comes back, it's going to have gray boxes around the paragraphs, and that is to signify that the font replacement has taken place so that nobody confuses what happens. I go into settings, and I turn on dyslexic font to be true, and this is done in real time. And so I'm going to zoom in again, but the gray box I talked about means that I can look at it and go, hey, I've replaced all the fonts on the page. And I'll show you what the fonts do. Do you see how it has a boldish look at the bottom of each of the letters? E, S, S, A have like a bold look, but up top it's not bold. That helps my brain to be able to track. And so I can then say necessary to maintain the tradition of, it helps people with dyslexia to be able to read. And so let me zoom back. I still have about 3 more days of math to do because if you can imagine, I'll try to show it the best I can here. You can see a hint of a box. That box is actually
line.
If I click on it,
line.
It's a button. Well, that's also a bounding box. You can actually see it easier, I think, on the word the, where the E ends on the box. Well, I have to do the math to kind of say, what's the height of the box, what's the width of the box, how many characters are in the box, and then, hey, I now know the font is 14 size, or 16 size, or 22 size. And that way, the word will fill the box. But more importantly, don't overfill the box, because then you might only see the T and the H, because the E could be hidden underneath the next word. So it's not like it's hard math, it's just going to take some time. Anyway, that's where I'm at with Explico Assistant dyslexia support. And